Also with us here for a Thursday edition, we are going to have a conversation with Aderounmu Zainab. Yes, she wanted us to pronounce all four names, so that's what we've done. She's a public speaker who's committed to helping teenagers attain self-awareness to reach the full potential that they could. She's also got this confidence community, and we're talking with her about what she has been doing in the youth space and her collaborations to commemorate World Youth Day. You are welcome, Zainab.
Hello, good
Let's
morning.
stick to Zainab now, yeah? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's absolutely
You've got
fine.
such a fantastic smile.
Thank you so
Big and
much.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, you are the Lagos State Youth Ambassador for Youth and Development, aren't you?
Yes,
First of all, what's that about?
Okay, so it's a leadership academy under the Lagos State Ministry of Youth and Social Development. So we go through a series of trainings, and then when we graduate, they elect, because there are a number of young people in the academy. So these young people elect who they feel is capable of leading them. So there's basically the initial process where there's about 100 young people from the 5 divisions, as Ibile, as Ikeja, Badagry, Ikorodu, Lagos Division, and Ekwe. And then about 10 from each division gets shortlisted to attend a camp training. So that's about 50 from across Lagos State.
Okay.
Right. So during the camp training, we go through a lot of training, financial intelligence, public speaking, leadership, and all of those things. And then at the end, they elect 6 team leads, you know, the one at the top, and then 5 other team leads for each team. So somehow I emerged.
Somehow, it's not just somehow. Apparently, you must have been very excited at what you do, all the training that you got, and that's why you are, let's say, a youth leader. Is that a good
Yeah,
term?
youth leader.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
what do you do for the youth that you lead then?
Okay, so basically we're supposed to bring up projects that prefer solutions to specific problems in our communities.
Okay.
So we've been doing a lot on drug abuse, domestic violence. We do a lot on environment as well. I remember when we started, we had a beach cleanup
Okay. Nice.
at Oniru and Elekushi Beach.
Yeah.
Because that was like during the festive season, we're trying to pass
Well,
a
they can
message.
be very nasty during the festive season with all the wrappers and bottles.
Exactly. It
stuff
was
we can't
the
mention
beaches
here.
were very dirty
They were.
when we went there, and we were also trying to pass a message about safety around the beach, because we had a lot of statistics about people drowning at the beach during that period. So that was our message.
So if your focus is for the youths, your target is youth, how are they embracing this change or this focus that you bring into them? Are they welcoming your efforts, or is it a
Definitely.
task for you?
Well, there are 2 sides to it.
I
There's
want to
so
hear
many.
both sides. Let's hear the good.
There's so many people who embrace, because we do a lot of things, and then we get a lot of, oh, how can I be part of you? How can I volunteer? And then there's just the other part where we have to try to talk to some young people. I feel like I'll call them the other side. I don't know if that's an appropriate term for them. So we just have to sort of model what we think young people should be in the society and hope that they come on board. But we're still, bringing them as part of young people, because, I mean, we believe that if you build the youth, then you're building the nation, basically. So it has to be a holistic kind of building.
So today's youth, of which you're one of, what is or are their main challenges, and how do you address them? First off, what are their main challenges, especially here in Nigeria, here in Lagos? Let's start with.
Okay, so we have so many challenges. I think I'd like to start with myself. We have the issue of unemployment, which is a very big issue, actually. But then we also discovered that a lot of times it's usually unemployability. Like there are certain jobs, but you're just not employable, because
Exactly,
I mean,
for them.
you probably went through school and you didn't try to build yourself. You didn't try to go through any form of self-development. So it's when you come out of school, you don't have the skills necessary
for
to
those jobs.
work at a job, exactly.
Yeah.
So we've had a number of skills training and employability skills training, because I think that's like the problem surrounding unemployment
Challenge,
as well. We also have we also share opportunities, especially from the Lagos State Trust Fund, Employment Trust Fund. If there's any opportunity from there in terms of employment, we put it across. And we have a community of over 1,000 young people, the WhatsApp community. We also have across all social media platforms.
Nice.
So when we put out opportunities, we have people come on board and say, oh, I applied to this, and some people do get it, some people don't. So if you don't get it, then just look out for the next opportunity.
Oh, that's very interesting. And this extends outside of Lagos as well, doesn't it?
Yes, we have members. We call them ambassadors. 50 Lagos State Youth Ambassadors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we have members who are not living in Lagos, right? But of course, you have to be a resident of Lagos to go through the training. But then they school outside of Lagos. So once they are done here, they go back. They go back to wherever it is they are schooling, and they tell everybody else there that okay, this is what is happening in Lagos. And
so practically what you're doing is being an ambassador, and that's why you're here to tell us about these opportunities that that are available for youths inside of Lagos. So you're already doing your own bit by being here on Wake Up Nigeria, and really thank you for that. But however, how wide does this awareness go? Yes, you're here. You've been out on the beaches. You've been maybe at certain fora talking to people. But what other forums exist or fora exist for you to reach the youth? And where do you typically reach these youth? Are there special kinds of youth? Is it the certain classes of youth or all classes of youth? If I'm A class, I'm D class, can I take advantage?
Okay, I think I mentioned initially that it has to be a holistic kind of building. So we don't discriminate, or you have to be in the A class or the B class. But initially, before our cohorts, because this has been running for about 5 years, we are the fifth set. Before our cohorts, I would say that the awareness wasn't so out there. But I think we did so much that we have so many people on board now. We have so many people who are looking forward to, say, applying by the end of the year so that they can also be Lagos State Youth Ambassadors as well. So I think we've reached a lot of people.
You have reached. That's good. Should we be looking forward to anything, any endeavor happening recently or soon?
Yes.
What would it be?
International Youth Day is coming up this month.
Exactly.
That's on the 12th. So we have a conference. It's titled the Eco Youth Summit. It won't happen on the 12th. It will happen on the 19th of this month. We also still have a number of programs that we're going to, projects, let me call them projects, that we're going to execute before the end of the year. So that's definitely, we have a lot of.
Okay, so that's National Youth Day is on the 12th, but the event's gonna happen on the 19th.
Yes.
So we should look forward to that as youth. Do I qualify as a youth?
How old are you?
How old am I now? You don't need that. In Ethiopia, I would be 35 because the Ethiopian calendar is 7 years behind.
Oh, amazing.
So I'm 35, guys. I'm joking. Zainab, it's been grand having you here. Thank you very much for coming through to spread your message to all us youth. And we'll be looking forward to being at that event on the 19th. All right? So, hey, hopefully you got something from that one. Oh, I'm getting information from our minions in the other studio. Everybody would like to know how old you are.
Oh, my God.
If you don't mind them asking. I didn't ask, they asked. Would you want to tell?
Okay, so I think because I put it out there anyways. So we, I'm 22.
You're 22, fantastic. Yeah. That's a very good age for a youth. Thank you once again, Zainab.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for listening. Do stay tuned. We'll be back. We've got more. We still have unfinished business inside of our kitchen. So you just hang in there, and much more coming with our last guest. We'll be back.